A beautiful garden view of the mountains. That was August. Today, the same view, filled with debris and a hazmat mask needed just to get in the door.
Some things I looked for hours in here until I just couldn't breathe from the gases being released from the mud, and I had burns on my legs from the mud.
Many residents share this reality as they rebuild their homes. A Hendersonville woman worries the aftermath of Helene could be triggering health problems.
The dirt's everywhere. The dust is everywhere. It's on the paved roads out there. I mean, they're covered in nothing but dust. Our house is covered in nothing but dust. It's very concerning. What's it going to be for us in 10 years from now? You know, we don't know.
Dan Robitaille of Savage Freedom Relief Operations, a nonprofit that is helping rebuild and recover remote areas, says his crew is beginning to test the mud as volunteers, work dogs, and he himself continue to get sick.
Oh yes, in 1 week I had 3 people go down with respiratory issues. 2 of them had asthma and we have to put them on a nebulizer. They're sick. We can't help these people. And if these people get sick, we have no way to clean them up and remediate and get them well either.
NC Department of Environmental Quality says the state hasn't tested the mud because they have not seen specific chemical releases or injuries that cause concern. They are reestablishing water and air quality monitoring and advise residents to be careful as the floodwaters may have untreated wastewater or chemicals from upstream. The CDC recommends anyone cleaning up after a natural disaster wear an N95 mask, goggles, and heavy work gloves to avoid unknown hazardous substances or chemicals in debris. Robitaille says the dust is just one of many potential environmental threats. He says some residents and volunteers are still living in tents or their cars, which leads to his greatest concern.
This is Appalachia. It below freezing weather, and we have guys in camps, and there was frost, and there was snow on top of the mountain in October. There will be hypothermic deaths if we don't get people out of into shelter.
Following the winter, Robitaille says spring showers could bring major catastrophe through landslides, as the eroded ground and lack of ground cover is causing runoff with the rain. USGS data indicates there have already been more than 2,000 total landslides already associated with Helene, about half of which impacted roads, rivers, and structures.
The runoff has already started. We had a brief shower yesterday, about 4 inches of rain, and we had landslides last night. No injuries, no damages, but we had roads that we had to clear again. That will happen again, repeatedly.
The environmental impacts of Helene continue to be a major concern for those still on the ground, months later. Their mission now, not just aid and relief, but also awareness.
Don't forget them.
Reporting in Swannanoa, I'm Samantha Hoffman, WRAL News.